This is my wife. She's English, and it goes without saying that she loves making smoked salmon sandwiches. Now, every family celebration in our house starts with, smoked salmon sandwiches. They're made in a certain way, apparently since generation. I'll be honest with you, I do not find them very exciting. I would rather make something like this, or even better, something like that. I'll show you all of them today, okay? But with those, I personally think you have to be really hungry, because if you're not, you might have a bit of a problem. Anyway, so a few months ago I tried to mess with family tradition. I make those smoked salmon sandwiches. I'll tell you what, there was uproar and shock. Of course, they did not pass the test, just like my Christmas turkey, just like my Christmas pudding, and just like the vegetables, which I apparently never cook soft enough. But I guess that's another story altogether. So, in this case, I did not want to taste defeat. It caused me a few sleepless nights, and then I came up with that. Now, I hope those sandwiches can convince my wife when we taste and compare them in a minute. My first failure, I think, was pretty good too, and I'll let you be the judge, because I used some cream cheese and some cream, and I mixed it together. Then I added some chopped shallots, some dill, some chives, and seeded mustard. I spread that onto some toasted bread. Yes, you heard me right, toasted bread. Unforgivable. The shock in the voices still haunts me today. Anyway, sliced cucumbers, rocket leaves, the smoked salmon, red onion slivers, capers, and some radishes. Freshly ground pepper and lemon on the side. I mean, what do you think? Isn't that a bit more exciting? The toasting of the bread was really what brought the card house down. And I had no option then go back to the kitchen and start all over again. Revert to the old ways.
In England, we have high tea and we have salmon on bread with a glass of champagne before we have our evening dinner. So today I'm going to show you how we do it properly. And there is a secret to making these. It's very easy. You just slap the butter on. The English like their butter or their margarine. If you don't like too much butter, you can scrape a bit off. Then we take a slice of delicately done, like so. And because we're going to cut the crusts off, we don't want to put it right to the edge, otherwise you waste the salmon. Do not cut your fingers. Just to cut them into delicate little thirds. Oh God, you're making me work. Look at that. Slice of lemon on the edge. Here we go.
I mean, I failed, but that day I swore myself I will not give up again. I needed one success, bugger the family tradition. I needed something special and do the impossible, and I needed something quick, as a family gathering was just around the corner. Now, that's the marker, that's the recheck, and that's what I thought of, and that's how I did it. So first I thought, what's a better sandwich bread? So you probably agree on brioche. Now I made my own, but you can just buy some. Making it myself allowed me to make it in the shape I needed it. I baked it, I chilled it, I sliced it, and I took some really accurate measurements, so I didn't end up with any gaps. I placed it into a baking mold, which I lined with greaseproof paper, bottom and sides. I set it aside. Next, ice cold smoked salmon, fridge cold eggs. It all needs to be ice cold so that the mousse doesn't break during blending. Cayenne pepper, and yes, as always, the recipe's in the link below. I'll be honest with you, I never did that before. Remember, I'm time short too, but if my thinking is good, I reckon I could serve that in a Michelin star restaurant. How can I say such a thing? Well, I worked in loads of them, owned one, was a head chef for Marco Pierre White, and got 18 out of 19 points at Goa Mio at the age of 25. So wish me good luck and place some champagne in the freezer, because if I succeed, we can celebrate together, and if I fail, oh well, the champagne will be pretty okay to deal with the sorrow. I added a bit of my lucky charm, butter. I blended it till it was all smooth. I passed it through a strainer to get rid of the tough bits and re-emulsify the paste. Then I placed it into a cold bowl, and I had to lighten it up a bit. So I thought the best thing for that would be single cream. I mixed it together, I added it to the brioche mold and filled it in really even. I topped it with another slice of brioche, and then I sealed it with some tin foil. And you remember, breaking every rule, and that included cooking the sandwich in a preheated water bath for 45 minutes. Now when that was done, I took it out. It looked good, but to get there I had to chill it. This gave me plenty of time to make the garnish and my lemon dressing. So the cream cheese mixture I shown you at the beginning, well, I used the same here. The cucumbers, I made them better. I cut them into some ribbons, I salted them. You're gonna get an amazing texture onto your cucumbers by freezing them. Then I defrosted them and I drained the water. Yum, they tasted so good. I really started to feel that I'm onto something magic. Now, smoked salmon slivers, salmon caviar, capers, chive, and dill. Oh, this gets me really excited. And another English twist, celery leaves. So I made some lemon dressing, olive oil, lemon juice, and salt, and to punch it up, nutmeg and pepper. When all that was done, the sandwich was fully chilled and the big moment arrived. I removed the foil and I hope this is going to work. Remember, I never did that before, so I tipped it over. Okay, so far all good. I trimmed the sides and then I cut it into serving sized sandwiches, but like that I knew it will not cut it. Now, I do agree I'm stubborn, and apparently stubborn people never learn, so I repeated the biggest downfall for my other version. I toasted the bread, hot pan, a little butter, golden brown on the bottom side, golden brown on the other side. Now, it's going to get tricky on the ends. Oh, what do you think? It's looking good. It's looking really good. So I plated it and I served it next to the traditional version. So I'm gonna get my wife now to taste it. So wish me good luck.
But I'm already feeling at a disadvantage here. Well, look. So Walter asked me to make the English salmon on bread, which is a tradition we tend to have with a glass of champagne mid-morning at Christmas Day or before dinner of an evening on Sunday. It looks like Walter wants to try and beat the most basic but eloquent English dish of smoked salmon on bread. Because you haven't succeeded to this point.
No, I haven't succeeded with the Christmas pudding. I haven't succeeded with the Christmas turkey.
Nope.
My vegetables are never right.
Nope. Nope.
So
because I have a grandmother who's English who does traditional roasts the perfect way. So even though you're a Michelin star chef, that's one thing that you haven't been able to beat on. Every time my mum's come to say you've tried to make it and it's been like, no, let's just have it this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I came up with that.
Well, what was that? That's not that.
Let's taste it then. Yum.
It's serious. We're comparing these two.
Yeah.
That looks like a beautiful entree. This is just traditional. Anyway, I'm going to be quiet now.
Family, those ones are better than anything else. Maybe.
The softness of the white bread. The squeeze of the lemon juice on top and the salmon in the middle. Simplicity at its best. Go English.
I think the layer of butter brings it all together.
Absolutely. I scraped mine off a little bit. I don't like too much butter. I think I need to go back for seconds. Then you wash it down with champagne.
Yeah, lots of it. Cheers. I think the champagne actually helps a bit.
It does. You forget about the simplicity of it.
All right, let's try the other one.
God, you're such a show off. All right, I'm gonna lie.
Well,
You're really trying, aren't you?
It's everything that a smoked salmon sandwich has. It has the bread.
Oh,
It has the cream cheese.
okay.
It has the smoked salmon.
Yes.
The idea is to impress the mother-in-law as well.
Start with me first, honey.
Yeah, no.
Okay. All right, here goes. It's very nice though. I do like that.
Do you?
Yeah.
It could be that.
Well, that's better than the other attempts you made, which were bloody awful.
Oh, right. Yeah, there's of course a lemon dressing with it. There you go.
Okay. Oh, so that's instead of the lemon juice.
Yeah.
Right. All right, here we go. Your best yet.
I'll try one of them again because I'm not sure which one is the better one. Should I try this? Huh?
See, what I'm looking for is similarity. That is distinct salmon on bread, it's basic, right? And it speaks for itself. But this one is a little bit more exquisite with a lot of work done into it. But would someone have that in place of that? That is the question. Would an English person have that in place of that?
What can I do is just
Honey, I'm going to make your day. And it's actually very, very good. Maybe you could revolutionize salmon on bread in England. Any English people out there? What's your opinion? No, it is very good. It's beautiful. It's light, which is important. It goes with the champagne, which is very important. But yes, it's good. It's good.
It's good.
You've done very well. Yeah. You're not failing this week, honey.
No.
Mind you, I do have a bone to pick with you, which I will in a minute. It's a beautiful dish, but it's up to you, you English people there. Put your notes in the comments underneath. Would you prefer that one or that one?
Check out my video on smoked salmon ballantine, which is another English classic, which I once cooked for the Queen of England. So, yeah. Thanks so much and look forward to seeing you next time.
I think my grandma would stick with that one, but the next generation probably go this one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which is your mum, she wouldn't go with.
No, as in the generation below me.
Below you. Okay.
You know what I mean. But I mean, considering I made that, I'm a close, we're very close here. Yeah.
Loads. Fucking.
Anyway.
Always room for improvement.
Yes, there is. See, as a couple, we can get there. We're boring people now. We can just continue this afterwards. Okay, see you later, guys.